If a woman came up to you and said, "Hey, I think you're incredibly attractive, like my name is so and so," would that make you feel awkward or uncomfortable? If you're a man? I can't remember the last time I saw these two men. When they walked in, I was working at a coffee shop, and my attention was instantly pulled to the fact that both of them were extremely good-looking men. I couldn't help but stare at them. We never took our eyes off of one another at any point along the route. But I wasn't sure if it would be awkward to approach them and tell them, "Hey, I think you're incredibly cute," so I didn't say anything. Is this the kind of stuff that you could get down with? There has to be a more effective way for women to communicate with the men in this area, and I don't understand why you wouldn't give it a shot to see if it works. Why? When people, especially men, try to strike up a conversation with an attractive woman, they often come off as creepy, and the attractive woman will frequently neither invite them to continue the conversation nor desire to continue it herself. Let's get some distance from the situation and look at the challenge from a different angle. The ladies should go ahead and open the door for the gentlemen and then approach them, extending an invitation for them to come on in. The gentlemen should then chase after the ladies. Do you get what I'm attempting to convey in this sentence? Because it prompts me to have those feelings in response to it. Let's put that theory to the test and see how the outcome changes based on just that one variable. When should we make plans to go out on our first date? I inquire. After I have taken aim at him and fired, he exclaims, "What are you doing? What are your thoughts?" As I just explained to you, you are unable to utilize the Uno reverse card against me. He asserted that this was the accepted practice in the community. The fact that we are still discussing this is absolutely absurd. In response to that, I will say this, sincerely, I have no idea if tomorrow will be my last day on this planet. Please take me to a hip bar where I can unwind with a drink and thank you. Speakeasies located beneath the ground because I am handling the particulars, he won't have to be concerned about a thing that comes up. When he brings up Stone Street, he acts as though I ought to be familiar with what he is talking about. I suppose I'll have to look it up on Google Qt to find out what the meaning of the word is. It's likely that I've been there before because the place feels familiar. I was curious about the kind of routine you keep to yourself. I rarely have the opportunity to finish a statement since we are constantly so preoccupied with trying to appear cool and current. You're just making my life more difficult by making me work extra hard for the girly stuff. I am at the phase in my life when I have absolutely no interest in males. You are not unaccustomed to feeling this way. It doesn't shock or surprise me in the least when women walk up to men on occasion, it's just something that happens. If they do, however, they should prepare themselves to experience the same level of rejection that men do. No one should be surprised if he says he's taken, as men are known to exaggerate their romantic prospects. Most women lose up hope after experiencing rejection even once. Since men are so terrible at making the initial move in a conversation with a woman, I think women should start initiating it. When guys exhibit behaviors that are very similar to what women do to themselves, women are ready to categorize them as weird. Oh, it's simply that ladies will sometimes bend the rules for themselves, but guys can never count on getting a pass. Get ready to face the cold, hard facts of trying to attract the attention of another person. During this time, men are expected to keep women amused by coming up with clever conversation starters and maintaining a steady flow of talk. Since women are now the ones in charge of making an attempt, we can probably assume the bare minimum. The experience left her feeling miserable, so she made the decision to end her dating life immediately. Men have been indifferent to this problem for a very long time. At first, it's puzzling as to why men would bother exerting themselves for so long. They are men of genuine brilliance.